Mike. Oh my gosh. Thank you, sir, so much. Forgot about that. Well. Anyway, welcome to Flying with Mike. Thank you, Godspeed. Sure appreciate you. Um, yeah, my bad. Been sitting here talking, and probably the best stream you've all heard because you never heard my voice. I am going to speak about one thing, and then we're going to just get into it. You have a pitot tube here and a pitot tube on the side. Why two pitot tubes? The maker, Piper, came up with a great idea. And what that this pitot is what you're used to, airspeed, all of that good stuff. This one by the pilot, that one is ingenious, I think. When the airplane, and I'm gonna say I think it's 80 knots, drops below 80 knots, the landing gear deploys. Now, if you're doing slow flight training and other things, you may not want it to come out. Okay, I get that. You can actually override it. That's the caveat. But it is a phenomenal system until you get a type A person who thinks, they're maverick. It'll never happen to me. I'm smarter than any doggone plane. It will never happen, and disables it permanently. Well, we had a guy like that at an aero club that I flew with back in Dayton, Ohio. Man, not about to have something like that. No way. Next flight out, belly landed. This is one airplane you don't really see much on the belly unless something totally catastrophic in the plane happens. That system puts the landing gear out. It's the only planes, I think, even the Saratogas and the other Piper aircraft may have this system. It is, to me, one of the most ingenious ideas. I get it again, caveat it again, that if you're in training and doing specific maneuvers and all, you may not want them to come out. Get that. You can override it. But don't disable it completely because I can guarantee within the first few flights you'll put it on its belly. It's a really good system. Now, the one thing I don't know is if it automatically retracts. I don't think it does that. So, but it's a really good safeguard. We might test it out, see if it works on this one. But thanks again, Godspeed, for letting me know my mic was muted. I hate when I do that. All right, let's get into cockpit. And when I flew these planes, what you were seeing with the screen switch, this is how the main panel looked. A whole lot different than when you put it with the new upgrades to glass that's out there and, all the fancy schmancy stuff. By the way, we're going to fly fancy schmancy. This is a great gauge, the manifold pressure fuel flow. I like it. Again, that's the only gauge I ever knew until the new version came out, which right now with the battery off, you can't see. But yeah, that's how I learned. And, but I'll tell you, I love this plane. Love it to death. So, all right. So again, this is the vFlyte Piper Aero PA-28R, or I'm sorry, correction, P-28R. But overall, it is PA-28. 4 persons. You're not going to be able to haul 4 people and their luggage. You'll have to kick a person or kick the luggage or both. It's just that's the way they were. Till they came out with that thing called the Saratoga or the Lance, also of the Cherokee 6 family. They put a cargo bin in between the firewall of the engine and the cockpit. So now you could put luggage in both places to help get that CG under control, meaning you could fly 6 people in it and most likely a lot of their luggage as well. Very cool airplane. And that would have been the one, if this guy ever looked at buying a plane, that's what I was looking for with a family the size we have. So, but anyway, let's get November 1089 Quebec up, ready to go. Today's flight, since we didn't even get into that, again, is the Piper Arrow. We're going to take off from this little airport called Sparta. It's just south and east of St. Louis, probably about 50 miles max. And we're going to kind of do a tour of the gateway. We'll be doing some touch and goes, overflying, whatever, we feel like doing. So we've got planned to head up towards Mid-America Airport, where at one time I used to work, then up to Alton, over to St. Charles Airport, down to Creve Coeur Airport. Maybe we'll do some approaches at Cahokia, and then head on back. But we're gonna probably do some touch and goes along the way. Just gonna have some fun. So as you can tell, we've got the fuel put in. 210. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can put that whatever we want. But the cool thing is you do get the weight and balance graph here. So as long as your little cross is in between the lines, you're good. Okay. And you can see all the fun stuff you can do here. All right, well, for one, I'm going to try again to do this from the outside. So let's try it. Okay. And yeah, someday here soon, I plan to do some flying here from airports I flew out there. I'm trying to find it. There it goes. Get the baggage. Okay, to get the chocks, that I think I do have to use this. I don't think you can click that outside. All right, and then to close the door, you have, you close the door. Now, let me show you something cool. Guys that fly GA aircraft for real will know this. Okay, we're in the cockpit. Okay, you got your door closed. Now, this is a little different than what I flew. Used to be a lever you pushed all the way down. That'll work though, what we have. However, you also have a latch up here that seals it completely closed, a second lock, if you will. Now, if you're some people will unlock it on landings, so all they got to do is unlock if something bad happens. But anyway, they actually modeled it here, which I think is cool. All right, we've got our weight and balance figured out. Let's go ahead and get the air conditioner on. Talk about those in a minute. Also, you can have your av tab right here at your fingertips. And like I keep telling y'all, I do not know how to put the route onto the maps here. So bear with me. I'm just going to set that up. And you can get rid of it. So that's your call. And I can get rid of the whole thing if I want. Just click on the bar. The bar. Okay, let's do it. Now, one of the detractions I don't like is this checklist. One, it's a good checklist. Bad thing is it's hard to, you got to come, open up this, open up that. You can't just go up to here and get it here or any of these. Okay. So that's where I say it makes it cumbersome, but it goes through engines or a pre-flight where what you do in the cockpit, what you do as you walk around, you do your walk around, and then we get to engine start. Okay, so we want to make sure the brakes are set. They are. Circuit breakers are in, and by the way, the circuit breakers do work on this plane. Alternate air, prop, avionics, and fuel selectors are set. Okay. So where's the fuel selector? Right here. What I end up doing is I actually made where I can easily look. Okay, so we are on. We'll start on my side. No, wait, we'll start on that side. Okay, fuel selector set, props, full forward. Avionics are off. You don't see any of the radios on. We're ready to go. Normal cold start is throttle about a ½ inch. Alt air switch closed. Battery. Alternator. Fuel pump. Now, this is something I don't like about some airplanes. All right, mixture, rich. How this worked, we waited to see fuel flow, and then we went back to cutoff. All right, that actually worked. And the other thing to this checklist, and I've actually noted that it's they actually have the real book as well. They don't tell you what to warm up at until you get way over here, and that's 1400. We're good at 13. We're warming the engine up. Okay, mixture's rich, throttle adjusting. Okay. And oil pressures all look good. Everything's clean. Okay. Stand by a second. I'm going to open a window here. Sorry for that. Got a little warm in here. That's something for you to think about there, Original Godspeed. We might be sending some warm air your way. Let me get a screen set up here real quick. Okay. Everything's looking good. Okay, we're warming up, so where'd it go? Okay, for warm-up throttle there, taxiing will be clear, release the brake props, high RPM, they already are throttles, steering check, and away we go. Hang on, folks. Okay, so we're ready to think about taxi, I think. let's see what the weather is here. All right, 3-2 at 8. 10 miles clear. It's beautiful here. Let me show you what we're looking at. Right over here on the left, you'll see it. As of 16:55 Zulu, about 20 minutes ago. 320 at 8, so we'll take off to the north. And 10-mile visibility, so looks good. We'll set our altimeter. $30.15. Okay. Sounds like a plan. All right, y'all ready to do some taxiing? Hey, grab a plane. Right now, no ATC that I'm aware of is up. We're VFR. And here we go. Let's get some taxi avionics. Unfortunately, we have the 430s to deal with, but they're not as bad. And we're going to just plug it in real simple. Okay. We'll put in the next one. And what we're using this for is just to give us a way, you know, show us on, you know, something here to where we're going. None of this is IFR. Okay, and then kind of curious how this one's going to show. May need a K in front of it. Oh, good. It came in. Yeah, you get some oddball ones. I know of another one out there where, yeah, it has that 3 identifier, but you actually have to enter the K in front of it. I don't know if that's a flight sim thing or what. As I've said numerous times, when I flew, we didn't have these neat GPS gizmos. Okay, that takes care of that. There's our map. Give you an idea of what we plan to fly. We're not planning the autopilot, but it does give us that ability. Okay, we're ready to go. And we'll just, there. Just to back up. All right, let's do it. Now, right here is an ingenious little thing that started to crop up. These are where your headphones go in. Now, we could stay this loud or put the headphones on. I think it's pretty cool. Of course, when we throttle up, it's going to get loud. I've got the window open. Here we go. All right, let's do a quick run up here. All right, parking brake, propeller high, throttle slowly, and check. Okay, going up to 2,000. This makes it so much easier. Okay, sorry it took me a while to find that, plus a text message. Okay, so magnetos, we're looking to make sure they don't drop more than 175 individually, or if they do drop, there's no more than 50 in the difference on the RPM. Okay. That was a good drop, only about 50 of its own. And they're about equal. Okay. All right. Okay, and vacuum looks good. Oil pressure meter, okay. Prop. And just getting the oil moved. Okay, we're good, and we can alternate air check. Same as carpy. Okay. All right, we're ready for takeoff. Battery master switches both on. Flight instruments. All check. Controls. All right, looking good. Engine gauge is good. Alternate air closed. Seat back set. Mixture full rich. Prop forward. Belts harness set. Flap set. 1. Trim. Trim. Trim, trim, trim. Ready to go. Hang on. All right, so we have no data for here. Yeah, we do. Bear with me as I grab it real quick. We are to transmit 120.3075. We'll stay on this. We'll be fine. All right. But yeah, if you wanted to know, CTAF is 123.075. Sparta traffic, November 1089 Quebec, departing 36 to the north. Final checks one more time. Takeoff. Flaps are set, trim set, accelerate 65, 75. Back pressure, rotate smoothly, climb, attitude, not altitude. All right, here we go. I recommend doing it kind of slowly. 50 knots. Rotate. And just because you're airborne, don't roll that gear up so quickly. Now we'll do it. Because if you do, you gotta wait. If you lost your engine, guess what? You lose. You gotta wait for the gear to come up before you can lower it back down. So it's a lot of pilots actually wait to the end of the runway. Okay. Sparta. Oh, I clicked somewhere else. There we go. Sparta area traffic, November 1089, Quebec airborne and departing north. One notch flap up. Let's speed up to about 90. And we'll set our trim there. Check my map. 347. And we're just kind of lazily heading that away. See what we can see. Set some climb power. We'll head up at 3,500. Nice and easy. Okay, we'll begin looking for Mid-America Airport here soon. But for now, we're just headed north. And, all right, I do have the airport in sight. So, what runway do you want to land at? Scott Air Force Base or Mid-America? Boy, that's amazing. You can't. All right, let's get the prop noise inside here gone. All right, That will be a frequency change. Mid-America. We'll just... Roger, cleared straight in, 3-2 left. November 1089, Quebec. See if the gear deploys. Doesn't appear to be. Interesting fact that overrun area where you see that road headed towards the right of the screen, that used to be where the Aero Club at Scott Air Force Base was many years ago. All right, let's do another one. All right, November 1089 Quebec, turning base, 32 left. And we'll make our next approaches to the other runway. Final 32 left, November 1089 Quebec at Kilo Bravo Lima Victor. Alright, we'll make right traffic for 32 right. Alright. And Mid-America traffic, November 1089 Quebec, downwind of runway 32 right. Okay, here we go. Get ready for base. Call your base. Okay, we're base 32 right. Okay, flaps full, gears down. Mid-America traffic, arrow 1089 Quebec, final 32 right. Touch and go. Roger. Right close traffic, 32 right, November 1089 Quebec. Gear coming up. All right, I hope y'all are enjoying. Like I said, I'm just out here doing a lazy bit of flying, and I hope y'all enjoy. All right, power back. and turning base. Gear. Mid-America traffic, arrow 1089 Quebec, final 32 right, option. All right, best angle, flaps up, and climb power. And Mid-America traffic, arrow 1089 Quebec VFR, exiting the traffic pattern to the north. All right, we're going to kind of head up here a little ways. We're going to level off at 2,500 feet or thereabouts. Looking for I-70 up here. And I'm looking for see if an airport's modeled in X-plane. It used to be public. Now it's restricted, and I don't know if they do much in the restricted realm. Wait, I think I see it. Me a break left here. I think that's Schaefer right ahead. It certainly is. Yeah, that's a was public airport. Actually, I'll give you a cute story. Me and the wife were actually looking to build out here until we found out some things changed at the airport, and my job could be. We didn't know, and there's a lot of money to build at an airport. Because you got to build for, of course, your nice house that has to fit the parameters, and you have to build either a garage or a hangar capable of an airplane and the taxiway to it. Yeah, you heard it. This is a fly-in airport. All right, I'm going to go ahead. We're gonna fly it. Schaefer traffic, Arrow 1089 Quebec, overhead for right traffic 25. I think. I forget what it is. But yeah, the plot of land we were looking at, we are. Wow, they've even modeled it this way. That's awesome. Yeah, let's see. This is a narrow runway, so it's not like what you're used to. And we're going to begin our descent, power back. And that 4-lane road up ahead is I-70. Pretty close to Mid-America. Wow. All right, we'll just go outbound a little bit. It's in a little town out here called St. Jacob. All right, so 1-3. Should be 3-1. It's close. And Schaefer traffic, Arrow 1089 Quebec, downwind, right traffic for 3-1. Right, gear down. Approach flaps. Yeah, but yeah, we were thinking about living out here. Wife wasn't 100% sure about liking it out here or not, but I'm shocked. The airport's in here. That's cool. All right, let's go for full flaps. I mean, it's not exact, but it's pretty good. A lot different landing on a runway like that. Half the length, half the width. Try it again. We'll go one more and then we'll head on to Alton. And Schaefer traffic, Arrow 1089 Quebec, final 31, touch and go. Touch and go will be at departure to the north. Fun thing about these airports, you don't have all those hash marks to know where you're at, other than hey, we'll kind of turn out a little early. Like I said, to the north. KSET power. All right. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this so far. We're just out for a lazy day, get some takeoffs and landings in, you know, just having fun with the Piper Arrow. We're not going super long distance, we're just staying in the St. Louis area. And just enjoying a day in flying. All right, now we're looking for Alton. And the funny thing is that we would actually be flying pilotage. A little hard to do out here because I can't make out what I want from the charts. But even in the real world, I had trouble with it, so. All right, let's kind of kick it over a little bit. Now, if we were to keep going More to the north, we'd actually be nearing Litchfield. Probably about 20-30 miles. Here we're just doing some nice little, let's find an airport and, you know, what's along the way. That was cool that we could go into Schaefer like that. All right. Now let's get back down to 2,500. And we're going to bank a little bit. I think that might be Alton right there. Get a quick weather update from them. Their winds are 290. Okay, so. Oh no, Alton's right off the nose there. Hang on. Oh, we got a runway 29. Cool. And Alton area traffic, Aero 1089 Quebec, about a 7 to 10 mile final for 29. White arc, let's get a notch flaps in. Okay, 3 green down. Again, you can see those big white pads. That's your aiming point. That's where you theoretically would love to touch down at. I don't know if we've even come close. Haven't even paid attention to what our landing rates have been. do know it looks like we got frame rate issues out the wazoo. Alton traffic, Arrow 1089 Quebec, turning final 29. Touch and go, departure to the west. All right, so we're off to St. Charles next. Do a little stop and go here. Okay, so we're out of the Alton area, headed over to what's called St. Charles. And it's a neat little airport as well, kind of like, it's not a live-in airport like we did Schaefer there, but it's kind of cool. So I hope you enjoy. But again, thanks for joining. Hey, if you're new to the channel, we'd love you to smash that follow button. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, hey, subscribe and like. We'd love to have you for our next videos re-release. So thank you so much in advance. Mississippi River is up ahead. And we're just kind of cruising out over the city of Alton. It's in a little town called Rialto. Not many would know that. All right, and it's a short hop. The next couple are real short. We actually might, I don't think I see it yet, but anyway, it's only like 10 or 15 miles. The one I'm really looking forward to is Creve Coeur, which comes in after. It's 1 Hotel 0Z, and yeah, that'll be fun. We actually may have to taxi back. We'll have to see. All right, let's see. All right, let's get back on track here now and see if we can't find it to set up properly. Now, the cool thing that at least I thought, I think it was last year or the year, but I think it was the year before. Me and the wife came over to this little town called Grafton, in this real close by here. There's a winery restaurant kind of deal. They're really good food. Anyway, you take these gondolas up to the top of the bluff, and what you can see over the bottoms area here is unreal. This is where the Missouri River splits, and just north of here, the Illinois will too. And they all flow right into the Mississippi here. But it's really cool. Anyway, we could see the airport. I actually have about a half hour, 45 minutes logged there. Compliments of my oldest daughter. For a present, she got me that, and you could see the airport, and it was pretty cool. It was a neat vantage point from Grafton. Kind of one of those hidden secrets that I forget the name of it, to be totally honest, but really, really cool. But yeah, there's a nice scenic route, river route, up to Grafton and Pierre Marquette and all of that here. Really, really fun times. To be honest, it's like many people that live in an area for so long, they totally forget about some of the cool things in their backyard. And you know, the one thing St. Louis is really known for is the Gateway Arch. It's just this 600-foot arch. But do you want to, you would find it amazing how many people here in the St. Louis area have actually gone up it. Not, you know, it's not the easiest of rides to take, but not many. You know, they're always going, what are we going to do this weekend? And things like that get missed. I got the runway in sight. And St. Charles traffic, arrow 1089 Quebec. We're a long final for runway 27. Coming down. Okay, props again forward. Lights are set. This is the shorter of the two runways there. Confederate, commemorative, Air Force has some aircraft here. And it's really a neat, like I said, a neat little airport up here in St. Charles. Bleed off some speed. There we go. Get down into pattern altitude. Yeah, we'll just do a straight in. Normally what you would do is overfly, enter left traffic and so forth, or right traffic, probably in this case. But anyway, again, another kind of skinny runway, short, That's why I said I think we may have to back taxi. Now, if we'd have done the north-south, we wouldn't have. All right, landing gear. Let's get some flap. Why you don't hear the flaps, it's the old style where you don't have electric flaps here. It's by, handle. So you're always going to have flaps unless you somehow get damaged. I love, that's another feature of Piper I really like. I'll be honest, I've forgotten how big this runway is. That's why I said I think we may have to taxi back. All right, let's do it. And again, if the ads are getting too much for you, you can always subscribe like Saribot will tell you. And the big benefit of subscribing, you support your streamer, but at the same time, you don't have to deal with ads. The reason we billow up like that, I just threw 2 notches of flaps in. Yeah, we'll taxi back. I probably could have, but yeah, this runway here, 1836. Oh yeah, we could have touched and gone real easy. All right, getting close to switching fuel tanks again. We'll probably do that at Creep Core. Creep Core, we may have to do this too. Okay, your flap lever is right there. It's at 1 notch. We're ready to go. I don't see anyone out there, don't hear anyone, and here we go. Hang on a second. I want to check some things. All right, just wanted to see what's going on around us and proceed with the flight. Very short run. All right. We'll just kind of fly the pattern and then break away downwind. All right, let's set cruise power for a short run. Good old Mississippi River. Floods just about every year. All right, let's take a look here. We are going we're actually gonna we'll follow the Missouri River here. Actually, that's the Mississippi, never mind. We're north of that split. Sorry about that. All right, let me see if any. We do have somebody coming in to Lambert. All right, let's see if we can't get down here and respectively. All right, we're back down where we should be, and Creekcore Lake. Ought to be straight ahead. Now, I've actually never overflown it here in St. Louis, so I don't know what to be watching for. We're right now on the approaches for the departure side of Lambert. St. Charles is right below us. All right, here we go. Let's go see if we can find Creekcore Lake. Possibility right ahead of us. Boy, that's got to be a nightmare with Lambert right there. And this is not a controlled airfield. Whoa. That's I-70 right below me. Wow. That's Lambert right over there. Oh boy. All right, Creekcore. Here we go. Oh, 370s right there. I did not know that. I've driven by that a couple times. Wow, I'll have to look up on the map and see if it truly is like that. Yeah, Creekcore traffic, Arrow 1089 Quebec, entering left downwind 27. Oh, what is causing all of these frame rate issues? All right, well, stop it here. Figure out where we are on the runway back taxi since we're the only one. Boy, frame rates are horrid. We'll come off here at this taxiway, taxi back. And I'd really love to know why my frame rates are so horrible. Besides VATSIM and streaming, because it shouldn't be as bad as it's been of late. So anyone with any good ideas, let me know. All right, we're going to head to Cahokia after this takeoff. For what I need to do to get my frame rates in order. And hey, welcome in, Shampoo Flyer. Yeah, no, it's not what you normally see. It's a lot smaller. It's a mini version of what I fly normally. Rendering distance is what's getting me, you think? I don't think I had. I saw you put up something Fly Lua frame rates or something like that. I don't have that. I use this guy. Rendering distance. Well, I can't do that, I think, without a restart. So we'll deal with it for now. I should have. Well, we'll get it in flight. Okay, gear up. And flaps. Oh, rendering doesn't require a restart. Okay. Boy, that's got to be a nightmare for traffic there at Creve Coeur. I think we might get dropped from VATSIM here because of X-Pilot. Yep, we did. Why, I don't know. Okay, we don't have anybody in this area. Cool. All right, so let's turn our attention to Cahokia and get ready. Oh boy, those computerized systems voice, oh, crack me up. All right, let's pull back.
Attention all aircraft. St. Louis Lambert International Information Call. Current altimeter 3013.
And we're gonna probably drop again. That shouldn't be causing any troubles. All right, well. That is so weird. I'm at 20 and yet it's kicking me off. A very huge. So would that be more vegetation that needs to come down there, Shampoo, or drop the rendering distance? Ah, come back, Flight Sim, come back. I hate this with X-Plane. Now my airplane's probably upside down and crashing. Let's try that. Actually, the scenes look a little better. Although, got to figure out where I am here. Hang on. Because the obvious is not in front of me. That's Clayton, I think. You got to be kidding me. All right, I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I'm tired of it. Ah, there's the arch. Get down here, switch fuel tanks one more time. Yeah, I know. It's got to go through this again. Fly through the arch. I could. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. For a second, I thought we were crashing to desktop. Now let's see what happens. That's right back to it. Friday last week. Ah, there's Cahokia. All right, well, for now, I'm not going to worry about it until we get out of St. Louis. I think part of the problem is St. Louis is one of those sceneries they upgraded, and well, darn it. Good old city of St. Louis. There's a couple other landmarks there I wish they'd modeled, but hey, to at least have the arch, it's better than nothing, which is what they did in X-Plane 11. All right, time to come down to enter the pattern. All right, parks, Cahokia traffic. Arrow 1089. We're going to enter an expanded left downwind 30. Let's go for the right runway. Then after this, we're going to head back to Sparta, and we're going to call it a day. This was kind of fun, just getting the plane out, and it's been a while since we've flown it. And I didn't know there was a golf course out here. Huh. All right. Now, there's a whole lot of interesting things I'm wondering if they'll show up for us. We might shoot approaches. A couple of grass strips that I know of, but did they model them? That will be the question of the flight to Sparta. Okay, we're right downwind 30 right. Gear. Yeah, we're going for the skinny runway. Oh, I know. It's amazing for GA. I know. Really, the killer for me, other than the words of the company, the price tag. Just way too expensive for me. And to have to go through it every 2 years. Now we are going to do a little pilotage. All right, Cahokia traffic, Arrow 1089 Quebec, departing south out of the traffic pattern. We'll go up no higher than 2,500. All right, when the interstate bends to the west, down here a little ways, we're going to be looking for an airport. Should be a grass strip. See, all you got to do is get a road map and you can follow, you know, fly wherever you want. Ooh, I know one other thing I want to look at. It doesn't appear they modeled the bridge here like it is in real life. All right. Columbia, which is where we're about to fly over, there is an airport. Ooh, I think I see it. Used to be one right off the nose where that curve is. Private airport. Let's see. I think that's it right there. Always fun trying to figure out where runways are on those. It's just kind of... Got a runway there, too. on second thought, we're not coming in that way. Try that one again. All right, and by the way, we are back on VATSIM. We're just not in St. Louis anymore. All right, let's head back to Sparta. That was fun. All right, off we go to Sparta. Let's see. Get us a decent climb rate here. Flap should be up. Yeah, that's the only thing. You don't get an indicator. You just look down at your flap lever. And there you go. Nice thing. I liked it about Piper having that. But hey. Boy, there are a bunch of little fields here. May have to fire up a Piper Cub one day and go find them all. I see 27LL, IL-18, IL-14. Yeah, all over the place here. Matter of fact, we're just flying over one. Whoa, something just happened on my stream. Hang on. That was weird. Don't know what caused that one, folks. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, know not to leave that open anymore. Anyway, back outside the plane. Showing up on the GPS over here. There's 3 within that, and there's a whole bunch staring us down. That's really cool. All right, well, we're gonna take it on back and call it a day. I hope y'all enjoyed a leisurely flight, even though we had a little stress there. Compliments of I kept the checklist opened, and I guess I finally took it. I don't know what happened there. I'll be honest though, I wish I could copy that program or that module, whatever it is, to use as my checklist for this plane. So, but anyway, we are on our way back to Sparta. Kind of GPSing it, kind of not. We're not on the autopilot, as you can tell. We're bouncing all over the place, but we are kind of, ooh, is that look at that. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? According to the GPS, it's not an airport. Well, let's do this. So, anyway, just some fun flying today. Wish I could tell you there's anything spectacular out here, but it's all farmland. So we should be coming up on those little airports here soon. Let's see if we can't see them. We're gonna kind of aim over to them. Like I said, I may have to one day take a Piper Cub up and go hunt these airports out. I know somebody that would like these airports. Oh boy, would he. He's also a streamer and I think helps out with X-Plane. So I think he would just be tickled to try to find these airports. I'm pretty sure these are just farmers with cubs and stuff out here. Let's do this. See what we can find out here. We're hunting airports. Yeah, very bad Elmer Fudd. Hang on, let's do this to help us. Huh. They're like... Well, there's one right there. See how easy they are to find? Oh my gosh. We had an event a couple months ago, Burlington, Vermont, and I, for the love of God, could not find the runway. And of course, I've forgotten the gentleman I was just talking about, not knowing if he wants me to give him away or not, had created scenery, and he's notorious for that. And so that's made it even harder to find these airports. But yeah, there's one of the grass strips. That's definitely Piper Cub. That's definitely a Piper Cub. So, or Stinson, whatever it is in X-Plane 12. But yeah, that's definitely meant for that airplane. And that's basically how you find these grass strips sometimes, is that little narrow streak of dirt through them to find them. All right, we're just going to come around. We're actually not far away. Oh, people are here. All right, let's head to Sparta and call it a day. What a fun day it was. Thanks, Shampoo, for the assist there on trying to improve frame rates. We'll get them improved. It still kind of bummed me out, the flight to Cyprus, where we had a really good, I felt really good controller, and I couldn't hold frame rates. So, and I will say the landscape does appear, now we probably need to head to Mid-America to test it. And I don't mean it because that's where the frame rate issue started. There's a tree, you know, a lot of, it's neat to see how the trees turned out. All right, so let's head on. Let's see, anything else interesting? Nope, not really. So, oh, I think I know what 4H7 is airport wise. Either that or ISO5, one of the two. We used to do our shopping here where we live in Sparta. Love going to this airport. Like I said, if I had an airplane, that's where it'd be based. But anyway, as you get to it, there's a power plant they just finished building. It's been online for a few years. But just between it and Sparta was this farm with a field, you know, you land on. And it was obviously private. And yeah, that was pretty cool. And I think that's one of those two, I think, is it. So that's good. They are, you know, bringing them up. And there's a tower right there. All right, so let's start looking for our airport. It's actually going to be more into this direction. Hang on a second, folks. All right, so wrapping this up here. And again, I'm going to reiterate, I really hope you enjoy. I know a lot of people ask me to fly GA and just off the cuff. And that's really what today was, off the cuff. think we're headed straight for it. I wish I could get my bearings a little bit more. Sorry about that. All right. Well, let's start looking for the Walmart. No. If you fly a Cub, that's about how high you are, and that's how you're flying. And for those curious, here's what it sounds like without the headphones. With the headphones. A couple of airports almost off our wing here. All right, coming in. There is actually a grass strip at this airport for those that like that. I think we're aimed right at it now. Yeah, there it is, right ahead of us. Pretty sure that's it. Yep, there it is. Now, do you guys want me to land on the grass strip or on the hard strip? Probably should have put that out earlier. All right, well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you all a chance. Grass landing or hard landing on the hard strip? Or better put, you know, it probably would sound better if I would say grass strip or concrete strip. Or whatever the heck it is. All right, well, we are, since nobody's here, or if they are, they're quiet. Why'd that come up? Since nobody's chimed in, I guess we'll go for the grass strip. Sparta area traffic, Arrow 1089 Quebec, turning crosswind, runway 9. Change my mind since nobody's saying anything. We'll go for the concrete. All right, here we go. Final runway 36. Since nobody chimed in, we'll just go the easy route. Or so they say. Oh. Sorta, kinda is correct. But hey, we'll take it. Okay, final 36. Piper 1089 Quebec. Oh, wow. Oh, almost lost it there. 42 feet a minute. Wow. Probably the best we've done all day. Practicing all day. And Arrow 1089 Quebec off 36 to the ramp. This would be such a cool airport to put a house on with a taxiway to it, but nope, not happening there. Again, I want to thank you all for being a part of Flying with Mike. That was a very fun day. By the way, we are coming up to the grass strip portion. Like I said, the 927 here is that runway. And I know I've got the volume turned up. But again, welcome to Sparta. If scenery was true to life, there'd be a Walmart in front of us. Welcome back to Sparta. Okay. Now, one other thing I didn't mention, each of these circuit breakers, I think except for a handful, do work. So you could practice stuff. But other than that, we're done. We've made it back, believe it or not. Oh, we made it. Looks like we made it. Okay, and real quick, going through here. It doesn't go through shutdown. I guess it does. Flaps retract, electric fuel pump off. Air conditioner, we don't have one. Avionics are off, electric switches not off yet, but will be shortly. And prop full increase. Throttle closed, mixture. Magnetos. Oh, cut that out. Off. And the master switch off. Click, click. There you go. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed. That was a fun flight. Fun, about 3.5 hours. So I do hope y'all enjoyed and enjoyed the vFlyte PA-28 Arrow. I know Just Flight has one out too. They're not the same. Believe me, I've even looked at them. Yeah, I can see the differences, and it's tempting, but not right now. But folks, I want to thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for. Why do you keep doing that? I must have maybe clicked it up there. I don't know. But anyway, we had fun. We got to see airports like Mid-America, Schaefer, Alton, St. Charles. Now I forgot it. Oh, Creve Coeur, Cahokia, Columbia, overflew an airport. On the way back, could have been Scalar. I'm not certain, but anyway, don't show that many available out here. But hey, it was pretty cool, fun, enjoyable seeing those private airports that are modeled here. It's always great to see that. So for now, we're going to kind of see what we have out here to potentially hand off to. That doesn't look like much. Sorry. I was just kind of looking to see if I saw some people out here, but I don't. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I hope you all had a great time. Enjoy the GA, and we'll see you on the next flight. Hey, God bless you all, and have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you on the next flight.